We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Standing in now, Jim Edmonds. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Rendon stands at second with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Andrew Heaney will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side. Not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out. He can shut just about anybody down. Good, solid pitcher that's getting better with more experience.
Digging in, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here it comes.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Batting first, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
In now, Jeff Bagwell. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's just 1 for 6. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Number 5. Albert
now here's the pitch.
Pujols.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He went deep last night twice. Here's the pitch.
Yeah! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting seven, the center fielder, George Springer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. It's there. He got him. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Justin Upton the next to hit.
Leading off for the Angels, the right fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's outside. Full count. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Max Stassi.
Number 33, Max Stassi.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
That's a ball.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy. In
now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. The count now at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bouncer up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Josh Reddick.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Pitch popped up. Rendon is under this one. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Craig Biggio hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. That's popped up. LaStella into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Ready now for L.A. Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
To the plate now, Jim Edmonds. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit in the air for a sacrifice fly.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 2-1. This is pulled into right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0.
No, that's down.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. The 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Albert Pujols is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runner's going. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. He's on the move again from first. Weak roller right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now that.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now at the plate, Max Stassi, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here it comes.
Okay.
Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. The next 3-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reddick has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
This is the matchup you'd like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Now in the box, Craig Biggio. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Altuve.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Next to the Astros, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Bagwell. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 0 count. The pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ryan Buchter trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Buchter.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 4-0. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey. Full count.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, That's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball
Now
all
back
around the strike
the
zone,
center
and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Jim Edmonds. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One ball, one strike, the count. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. 1 out, nobody on. Correa, left field and carrying well. Left fielder looking up. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. First home run of the campaign for him as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
George Springer the next to hit as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Look out, 1-1. Ball back inside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Craig Biggio. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
So frustrating, D-Roy. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
To the plate now, Jose Altuve, fielded by Rendon. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
In now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Up top, it's 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the seventh. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the seventh inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson.
Garrett.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Justin Upton now.
The right fielder, Justin Upton.
Hit hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
plate now, Max Stassi. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. On the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels 3. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Justin Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Anderson.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the imposing power bat, Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3. Into the box, Alex Bregman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted in the air out to right. Upton on the move. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Carlos Correa will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. One out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, George Springer. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Looking at his career totals, Springer has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Josh Reddick would be next. comes the 3-0. Fouled off. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready once again, Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
1-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Brad Peacock is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Brad Peacock.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Up next to the Angels, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Standing in now, Jim Edmonds, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Peacock offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now that.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Albert Pujols, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
To short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Ready now, Garrett Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Angels get just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Astros lead this one 7-4. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Biggio.
First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. LaStella has it, and quickly there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. That's ball 2.
No. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
That's
2-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for Houston. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a save situation forthcoming here is on to close it out is the veteran
13,
southpaw Billy Wagner. Digging in now, Tommy LaStella. He went deep last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Got him. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good slider there from Wagner. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
So digging in now, Max Stassi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nolan Ryan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Billy Wagner earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.